Hey Taylor. Oh, excuse me. A couple of things. I got your file open, so if we're looking at this guy, right, that guy is showing up as solid right there. So the easy answer is to come in. So this is your file in Revit, right? Is to come in here and go to your visibility graphics in the view. It's got to be in the view you're looking in. So if you're in 3D view 1, you'll have to go to whichever view you want to use. Make sure you're in that view and then go to your visibility graphics and come down here and turn the masses off, right? And once that happens, it should update. So you see how it just updated, right? And so that will work. It looks really good, by the way. So that's that. So you don't have to recreate it. You just have to turn the masses off. There's also a chance sometimes that under massing and site, your show mass form and floors may be on. And if that's the case, then it will probably show. I don't know if that'll show it or not. Doesn't seem to be doing it. So that's good, but I'll go back to show mass by view settings and just making sure the masses are off again in the view that you are using to make the Enscape view. Alright, so the second thing, I'm going to go ahead and close Enscape so I don't have to deal with it, was your question about why it wasn't making the thing correctly. So if I go WTZA and I come in and kind of orbit around this, and I'll use this one just as an example, since you already have the trees there, I'll just delete this and start over. But what you were doing, if you went to architecture, component, model in place, right, and you go to mass, you're doing all that, right, and it's turning the masses on so you can see, which you will turn them back off again, and I'll name this line and click OK, right? And if I come in here and I want to draw that line along the trees, you were using the spline, and even though I think the spline is, let's see how it shows up over there. You can see it's doing what you were doing. It's drawing it flat. So if I hit escape a little bit and come over here and look at that, it's drawing it up in the air like you were saying. So let me delete that. You need to use the spline through points, right? So use the spline through points and come in here and make sure it's set to this guy just like you were, and then come in and do it, and it should, see if it'll show up for me, right? And then if I go over here and go to hidden line, maybe even wireframe, I think it's buried a little in the, yeah, but there it is, right? So if I make that a reference line, right, there it is doing that. So you need to use those spline through points. So you don't really need to do it if you just want to turn off the masses, but that was the issue. All right.